All right, guys, I want to talk to you guys about something here. This is just what I do. People may disagree. This has always worked for me with my jet pumps when I'm maintaining them. Doing a Kawasaki jet pump, and I pack mine full of marine grease, and I pack it full. Pack it down in there in that bearing the best I can, and I fill it up. I say it's a pain in the butt, but I fill it up, shove that grease that way down in there. Anyhow, I stuff it down in there, make sure I get that bearing good. Then what I'll do is I'll wipe all of this off. I'll clean it up, and then I'll put the cap back on it, and then I'll fill it full. I'll show you. I'll fill it full of gear oil. So make sure that's all good and packed good. I may add a little bit more. Then I'll show you what I do next. All right, so I got the bearing packed full of grease, marine grease. Then I'll put the nose cone on. Let me get this down on there, and I'll come back to you. What I do is I take this. I'll show you in just a minute. I'll take this and fill this full of gear oil. Let me show you in just a minute. Let me get this thing sealed and back on there. I'll show you. All right, so once I got this tight, I obviously tighten it little by little to make sure that it tightens down evenly, and then you're left with that there. Okay, now it's got grease in it, but what I also do, I take and fill this with the gear lubricant. I put a little bit and just let it drain down, and I just continue to fill it up until it's got a decent amount. You don't have to overfill it. You don't want to put a bunch in it, but I just put enough in there to help keep the heat down and to keep it very well lubricated. So like I said, I pack it full of marine grease. The bottom bearing, then I put this nose cone on it, and then like I said, I just slowly fill it full of grease, or full of gear oil, gear lubricant, and I let it kind of spin it, let it settle. This also will show you if you have any leaks. If anything's leaking, it'll show you, because you'll leak that gear oil out, and it just lubricates everything. People argue and say this is not the right way. People say you do it this way or that way. And hey, I'm not saying they're right or they're wrong or they're indifferent. I just do it my way, and it's worked for me every time. It has prolonged the life of my jet pumps by packing it full of marine grease and then putting some gear oil in it to kind of top it off, and just helps prolong the life of it. So just tidbit, I've already put a video about this before, but hey, just putting it out there to you. If it may be helpful, I appreciate it. But the way I do it, good success so far. So you choose to do it your way, fine. If you want to kind of steal this idea, I got it from someone else on the internet and kind of molded it to my own. So here we are. But I do this to all of my pumps once they're rebuilt, and I'm putting them back together. I always do that, and I've had great success and never had a problem out of a pump at all after doing it throughout time. So use it if you wish. And then I put a nose cap back on it, and I put it back on the machine. So like I said, make sure all this is tightened down well. A lot of people will put thread lock on here. I do not. I just tighten mine down really, really well, by feeling. So that's what I encourage you to do. Put it back together. Never had an issue.